Hey guys, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Maria David, and I'm back again with another interesting video. This particular video or this particular post is coming from a regretful mother. She posted this on Twitter, but I got this on Instagram. And what got my attention to this is that I was shocked that a Nigerian lady can actually open up and say something like this, because they do not, you cannot, it's an abomination. And looking at the comment section, you can tell that people were coming for her, like, why would you hate being a mother? Let me go ahead and read what she has to say. She said, I hate being a mother. It's one of my biggest regrets, and nobody can convince me that it's worth it ever. Being a mother is very overwhelming. I hate it, and if I could turn back the ends of time, I wouldn't have been a mother. It doesn't mean I hate my child. So she's not saying that I hate my child. Of course, when it comes to regretful parents that I've seen so far, nobody has actually come to say I hate my child. People just hate being the mom. They hate the whole, activities, the whole emotional and financial, everything that is involved around being a mom. People just hate it, but they do not hate their child. A picture was posted, I don't know. I don't know why a picture was posted to prove a point. I really don't know, but people came for her at the comment section because they were like, oh, most people that do not even understand what the statement means. They were saying that you have to take the child away from her, because let her not go and kill the child or something. If she hates her child, then why did she give birth? Why did you open your leg for a man to sleep with you? This post did not end. Let me go ahead and continue to read what she said again. It was towards the end of the third trimester when I realized that I just ruined my life. I wanted to give her away after birth, and 8 months later, we're here. I do not care about you not being okay. It's my situation not yours to be okay with. Someone said maybe if she said being a mother is extremely exhausting and she doesn't like it, then I can be okay. That makes more sense. But now she's saying she hates it and is one of her biggest regrets. Eventually she will start resenting her kids. What is wrong with these people? When a mom says, I hate being a mom, I hate being a mom. I wish if I can turn back the ends of time, I wouldn't do this anymore because this wasn't what I expected, or I wish I never got pregnant. I don't hate my child. I just hate being a mom. What she's trying to say is she just hates being a mother. She hates all the activities around being a mother, not the child. But I don't know why people are coming for her in the comment section saying that she hates her child. She's going to hate her child eventually. Regretful mothers do not end up hating their child. Let me know your thought down in the comment section. Do you think people that are regretful eventually tend to hate their child? They just hate being a mom. They hate that they can't have their life anymore. They hate that they can't have their body that they used to have anymore. Doesn't mean they can't have that time, that free time. There is no free time anymore. Like, you're always with your baby here and there. That is what they hate. Not the child. They can do anything for the child. In short, most mothers that regret having children are the ones that are always so obsessed with their child because they want to give their child everything. It doesn't mean they hate their child. Some people went on to say, oh my God, she has postpartum depression. What she's going through is postpartum depression, and she has to go and seek medical care, yada, yada, yada. So I want to ask you, do you think what she's going through is really postpartum depression? And do you think she will eventually hate her child just because she hates being a mother? Kindly put your thought down in the comment section. Let's go ahead and read what other people have to say about this particular topic. Chick Queen said, many women feel this way, but we won't speak up because of what the society would say. It's okay to feel this way. It's because many women have been conditioned to believe otherwise. is why we have many children from traumatized home that were raised in trauma and wrongly. Just the way some women crave a family and children, many others don't, and it's okay. We need to allow women to do that, to do what they want and their lives, so that next generation will be raised in love and not regret. Vivian said exactly what I wanted to say. Not only about kids, self, about marriage generally. I know I used to feel it makes me wish my mother was still alive to ask her how she did it with 5 kids and husband and crazy in-laws. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. God will help us. This was one of the best comments I saw in the comment section. That's one that was making sense and said exactly what I would have said, because I feel like most people are hiding into this. They don't want to say that, because I used to say it. If you're watching my videos for a long time, you will hear that I always say that you cannot open your mouth and say that you hate being a mother or you regret that you had a child or something in my society, because it's an abomination. You can't say it out. You can't say it out, because if you say it out, people are looking at you like, are you mad? So people die in silence. They do not want to talk about it. They will just be like, shh, they don't say something like that. In fact, they will even advise you to born more children. They will say, okay, maybe because it's just because we have just two. When you have another one, you won't regret it again. They just give annoying advices and all of that. But I feel like if people go and meet these people and ask them real questions, that most mothers in my society, most of them will open up and tell you the truth. But they are afraid to talk because society. Jonelle, she isn't going through the postpartum depression. She's not depressed. She loves her kid. Being a mom is overwhelming. You wouldn't know until you have one. This coming from a guy. The second one says, she needs serious care. No be everything be play. That child needs to be taken away from her. From now, postpartum depression is not a joke. Someone should please check on her. I can totally relate. I love being a mom, but 2 years ago, that wasn't the case. I asked God to forgive me, spoke to someone, and got something doing for myself. No more space for negative thinking. Being a mom is the most selfless lifetime commitment you will ever make. It's certainly not something you will enjoy when you're not fully discovered yourself. It's certainly something to be done in the beauty of these 3 things: maturity, stability, and matrimonial health. You will hate it. Nigerians and being overly emotional with everything. Your opinions don't invalidate us. Why are men so pressed about how she feels? Instead of thinking about how to help her navigate these feelings, you people forget that many mothers go through similar situations and are on this app. I hope we can help. We can have resources for mothers going through a hard time in Nigeria. It's really easy. It really isn't easy. Being a mom is not easy at all, and she could be in a lower state of mind. It's so overwhelming too, especially when you do not have a support partner. This generation only cares about themselves and forgot so soon that our parents survived, keeping us when we were also children. Children are not easy to deal with, and we all know that. But why come online to say you regret it? You keep making those who are yet to have children scared, which is not fair. Nothing lasts forever, and one day they will surely grow and everything will be okay. But na person bodies weary. We all need the fear of God. Now, wow. This is one of the reasons why people do not open up. When I say that you can open up in society that I'm in, I know some people ask me, where are you in Africa? I'm in Nigeria. You can open up and say that you are a regretful mother. Most of them hide in those messages. They don't even show their face. And I wonder why they put a picture in the first place, just for people to, talk back about it. There were lots of annoying comments that I couldn't even bring here because they were so annoying and so annoying. Very, very annoying. Can you put your thought down in the comment section? People who had children just because I am married, or just because I'm getting old, or just because there's a trend that, oh, when you are above 30 and you don't have kids, you're a useless woman, or you are not yet you have not yet achieved something in your life. So people that eventually decide to have children just because of society's sake, they are, most of those people tend to regret being a mother, because naturally they do not even like the children. They don't even like children to start with, but they were convinced that, or they were, disturbed, or they were pressured that you have to do this because that is what you're meant to do. All these kind of statements, we hear it all the time, and they say women are meant to reproduce. That's what God has told us to do, to reproduce. Just come to this earth and reproduce. They tell you that if you don't have a child, you're not yet a woman, or you have not yet seen life. You see some women that have given birth trying to, make you feel bad just because you don't have a child. They say, oh, sorry, you can't relate because you don't have a child. That kind of annoying thing. And also your parents will also come for you and say, we gave birth to you. You have to be able to give birth to somebody and raise somebody and train somebody. So they keep getting pressured by other people, and that eventually make them to be like, okay, I think I can do it. So they do it, and eventually they regret doing it. It happens to most people. I feel like, see, I don't know where I don't know where this I don't know, but in Nigeria we have a long way to go, and because of the way people think here, a lot of people can open up their mouths to say so many things, because people are not talking with their head, they're thinking with what has been happening or what your parents has been doing, but life is beyond that, of course. Anyways, I'd like to know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. This video was all over the place. I'm just jumping from here to here. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, kindly put your thoughts down in the comment section. All opinion are accepted if you put them down respectfully. It's okay for you to agree with people that are commenting and saying, oh, probably it's for personal interest. Fine, but let us know your thoughts down in the comment section respectfully. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking around to this point, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.